Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story wherein one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do is to hold each deck up to the camera to see if it's resonating. We'll go ahead and start with deck number one. Could your story or message be here in deck number one? Okay. Or could it be in deck number two? Is your story or message here in deck number two? Or could your story or message be here in deck number three? Could your story or message be here? All right. I hope you have made a selection. We'll go ahead and begin with deck number one. And it is Gregory Scott Tarot. All right, so we have the High Priestess, Nine of Swords, Seven of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Lovers. Overall energy, we have the Seven of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the Sun. Okay. So the overall energy, I feel like something is harvesting, or it's like you've successfully completed some sort of phase in your life. Maybe you just purchased a home. Maybe you just got a job. It seems like some form of stability has recently been established. It's like you've gotten things in order. And I feel like things are worth celebrating. Now, something also looks like maybe a birthday or anniversary just passed. So I don't know if you were invited to a birthday or any type of event. For some of you, this also looks like engagement. Excuse me. So I don't know if you are recently engaged, or maybe that's something that's getting ready to happen. Maybe that's on someone's mind. It does look like the desire to move forward in a relationship. If not in a relationship, it just still seems like either way, there's something that you've recently overcome or accomplished. So it looks here too, like I said, as you are maybe currently just taking a step back and appreciating the things that you have in life. This is your time to just kind of be grateful and show gratitude. And it looks like that's what you're doing. And she's got treasures back here. So it looks like you've already planted some seeds and things are manifesting. And now, you know, it's just a matter of time. Maybe there's something else that you're still wanting, but it's just a matter of time. I feel like you're about to bear fruits, or there's some sort of payoff that's getting ready to happen. So I feel like something was worth the wait. You seem really happy too. Seem to be in a good place. Also, anything else that you're trying to manifest, and maybe you're like, I wonder what else do I need to do? What else do I need to do to manifest love? What else do I need to do to manifest this job? What else do I need to do? So I feel like in the past, you've already done the work. You've already, you know, I feel like the universe was already impregnated with your desires. And now it's nothing else for you to do. I feel like it's been nurtured well enough. your intentions have already been set, so just kind of wait and see what happens now. I feel too like you are still, like, even if you feel patient right now, something's going to happen where you start to feel impatient and like you want more information. And I feel like you're going to start to have anxiety because you're like, okay, but I still can't see into the future yet. I need to know more. So I feel like at some point you want to know about more. You want more information about the path that you're headed in, and you just still need to relax and just wait and allow things to play out. I do feel, though, that maybe additional information will come to you in a dream. So especially those of you that do have dreams and keep dream journals, make sure that you are keeping track and paying attention to the messages and the symbolism in your dreams, because they may be trying to prepare you for something. All this nervousness, though, that I feel like that's doubt and fear. Like you're thinking the worst. Maybe something isn't going to be as bad as you think it is. Also, if you are stressed about any type of money or finances, hang on. Yeah, if you're stressed about any type of money or finances, just relax. Don't overthink something. Don't put too much energy into that. Somebody keeps dreaming about a child, or dreaming about something that happened when they were a child, or some sort of secret, something that keeps resurfacing in your dreams. You are also coming off as being maybe a little different than the rest. Like, I feel like your mind is somewhere else. You might feel that you've always had like ADHD or something. Definitely looks like your mind is somewhere else when people are talking to you. Something's going on where you seem to be easily distracted. Now, like I was saying about those finances, I feel like you are going to have that financial security. If you're concerned, if there's some sort of health scare going on, I feel like you're fine. Something is just in your head. You might even be, paranoid about something. But I feel like it's going to be confirmed that you're fine. So I'm also getting that someone may be having anxiety about the father of their child. There's some sort of anxiety in regards to the father of someone's child. Not sure what that's about just yet. If you are single and looking, or just hoping to meet someone, it does look like someone is coming towards you. Maybe you've been having dreams, maybe you just have a feeling. Maybe that was something that was predicted in a reading, or it just keeps coming up in readings. And so you're like, well, when is this person coming? When is this person coming? It's showing that it's still in the works. It's just not meant for you to know blow by blow how your life is going to play out. So certain things, you have to make decisions in order for things to propel forward. Matter of fact, something does require you to make some sort of a move or decision, and then things are going to start moving forward. You also may be nervous about who's coming towards you. Now, because their depiction, there's so many angels in here, I feel like maybe there's a lot of people that is trying, there may be several people coming towards you, or there's several people kind of trying to put you in a relationship. Like, so I feel like several people are trying to get you to meet somebody in particular. I do feel like there's going to be communication. And then I feel like something about a relationship starts off platonic. It's like, oh, this is just my friend. But I feel like you're going to feel very close to this person. There's going to be just like a natural closeness to this person that you have. I feel that someone maybe has blonde hair that has a crush on you. Even if their hair is dyed blonde. I'm getting a male or a woman. So something is also coming off as interracial. Okay, so I do kind of get the energy of the person with blonde hair being nervous about approaching this person that they like, because maybe they've never dated outside of their race. And maybe you haven't either, but I just kind of feel like there's this nervousness coming from the person with the blonde hair. There's also secrets that will be coming out. What month are we in? We're in Capricorn. So I feel like maybe during the next full moon, some sort of secret is going to come out, or the next new moon at the soonest. I think we get a new moon before the next full moon. So there could be something that's revealed to you around that time. Ooh, for some of you, this is finding out about a pregnancy. Either you're finding out that you're pregnant, or you're finding out that someone's having a baby, or someone around you is having a baby. Again, it does not have to be dealing with some love triangle. You know, maybe you're about to become an auntie, or this is your best friend, or something of that sort. But it does seem like maybe someone is getting ready to announce that they're having a baby or that they're pregnant. I also feel like some sort of results are coming back about fertility or about health, something that you've been waiting for. You might be like I was saying, you seem like you might be nervous about something dealing with health. You also could be waiting to see if a job offer is yours. You could also be waiting for something to become official. Like you have to be quiet until something is official. You might be struggling trying to keep something a secret, or someone around you is struggling to keep something quiet. They're like, I can't say anything until it's confirmed, but I really want to say something. Like maybe you don't want to celebrate too soon, and I don't know what this celebration is. Like I said, it may be having something to do with fertility or any type of opportunity career-wise, or career or creative, something creative. There could have been some sort of betrayal Someone could have betrayed you. It could have been a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone may be waiting for an apology. Or some sort of explanation. I feel like you're in a dark about something. You're like, oh my God, I'm just in a dark about this. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. If there are paternity issues where a child is born and it's just like, I don't know who the father is, I do feel like there is some sort of anxiety about that. It's a possibility of like two people or something. And trying to recall what happened, who you were with, and everything seems so confusing that day or during that time that you got pregnant, or the time you got someone pregnant. I feel like someone is trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together. Someone definitely has a secret that they're nervous about. I'm getting strong energy about a child and a paternity, and also like having a secret admirer who wants to come forward, but they're afraid. Now, again, these depictions on the cards are really happy, but there is the possibility of some sort of situation where someone is nervous about an affair or a secret coming out, or a family secret coming out. Somebody is, I feel like maybe family is trying to, something is very important about family. I don't know if you are trying to keep something quiet about your family, or your family is doing things and you're like afraid that they're going to get caught or found out. Something also may run in the family. You carry this gene, or you carry this karma, and you're just like really nervous. You're like, am I really supposed to follow my family footsteps? Are my ancestors really wanting this for me? Like, matter of fact, you might be having anxiety at night because of those dreams, and waking up and feeling like, oh my God, is that what my family is trying to say? I don't even want to talk about, now I'm starting to feel like the reading. I don't even want to talk about what I've been seeing at night. I've been seeing some strange stuff at night. I don't even know if I should say. I know y'all like, what? It's just weird. And then I thought it was just me, but then I was talking to my mom and she was like, no, I've been seeing that too. Okay. So from a metaphysical situation, maybe you've been seeing some unexplained things at night and been asking like, what does something want? What do you want? What are you? What am I seeing? I'm finna say something way out there. I almost want to say your future child has been visiting you. But they don't look human yet. They look like something else. Something undescribable. Not scary, just undescribable. There is a connection that is blossoming. I feel like it's romantic. I feel like it's more on a romantic end. But it could be any type of connection or partnership. And it's getting ready to blossom. The necessary steps have already been taken to meet this person. As soon as the conditions are right, is happening. Those of you that are in established relationships, it does look like there's a proposal coming up, and I feel like maybe there's a lot of people in on it. So it's been really hard for people to keep things a secret. They're like, oh, I hate to have to, play dumb, but I can't wait until this is over so that we can all celebrate and it doesn't have to be a secret anymore. I feel like you're going to get exactly what you asked for. I feel too like you've been very suspicious about someone being nice to you. You're like, why is someone being so nice to me? Why is this person being so generous? Or why is this person sharing this information with me? It all is leading up to something. I can see you guys are already going to start looking into your charts, trying to figure something out. You're like, ooh, let me see what my birth chart say. But you might not understand what you're reading. I feel like you also keep wanting to know who's coming towards you, but something is very secretive, is like shrouded by the universe. I mean, I can give you clues, but it's still like it's shrouded. It could be someone that has Gemini in their chart. I am getting strong Gemini. Or it's someone that has strong Leo in their chart. That's funny. I'm laughing because I was just getting ready to say something feels like an arranged marriage. And then I pulled out the Ten of Cups, which to me makes me think of family again. Family has something to do with the future of your love life. I feel like your family is like urging you towards someone, or you know how your family members, they're all excited about certain people and they're like, oh, you just don't see it, and something's going on. Even you also might have a family member tell you that they dreamed that you were with someone, or they dreamed you were married, or they dreamed you had a baby. Like something's going on where I feel like your family is in on something, or like the universe is dividing secrets among everybody. Like the universe is revealing stuff to you, your family, your best friend, and it's like I said, something about pieces of the puzzle. It's like scattered on purpose so that you can just keep pushing. Like you can't know all the details. Something will be like a dream come true. But it does look like something needs to be sacrificed in order to have this happiness. You still have to give something up. I heard someone needs somebody's blessing, so I don't know what that means. Let's say, for instance, this isn't a love situation, but it's about career. And your career is some way far away from your family, and you're so close to your family. But it's like your family is giving you their blessing to pursue this career. But they might be giving you their blessing for, a particular person. It's just like, oh, we're going to miss you, but, you have our blessing if you want to go away. Or now it does seem like someone is not too happy about what's happening. They're just going along with it. The downside, those of you that I was saying, like, some sort of information coming out, it does look like you could find out that your love interest has moved on or started a family or got married, and it might come as a shock to you. And it makes you feel like, well, I guess I give up. That's it. They moved on. They're in a family. And yeah, was getting strong air. So it could be Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. So yeah. So those are the messages that I have for deck number 1. Let's go ahead and move on to deck number 2. We have 7 of Swords, King of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, the Empress, Keeper of Secrets, or the Hierophant. Overall energy, 6 of Swords, King of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like you guys have been on a journey, and you've been on it for some time. There are times where you feel like you are just existing, but you're like, well, life is life. It is what it is. I'm just kind of going through the motion. But at the same time, you just don't realize that you're being guided in a certain direction, or that spirit is still guiding you. Some of you, I feel like you are working part-time jobs, or you're trying to make ends meet. You might have more than one job. It's like you're traveling from one job to the next. Or you work for yourself, plus you also, have this other part-time job. I feel like you're also trying to put things into perspective, or you're needing clarity. You've also probably gone through some sort of tower moment. Like, I feel like you're in the midst of rebuilding your life in some way, shape, or form. Your way of thinking. I do feel like you have something that's been established, and you're building some sort of foundation for yourself. Now, it also looks like there's a visitor coming towards you, or you are getting ready to visit someone, and this is something that was planned. So you could be going towards an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or this person could be coming towards you. I feel too that if this is like a surprise visit, someone is trying to throw you off and make you think that they're not coming, or that they can't come. So I feel like this was something that was already discussed or planned. and maybe someone canceled, but I don't think they really canceled. Or if they did, they got another date together, but they just haven't told you. I feel like they're just going to try and surprise you, or they're trying to do something on the low. It does seem like there's someone who's been snooping. You could be snooping on an earth sign, or they're snooping on you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Something's going on where I feel like maybe someone sabotages things. Someone likes to wreak havoc, or they can't help it. Someone sabotages their own happiness from time to time. Okay, I'm seeing something about an alarm going off, or someone getting caught trying to get away, or getting caught. Someone's dog might start barking. If someone is trying to creep around around your home, your dogs could be warning you. I'm getting something about screaming. Spiritually, I feel like someone might be screaming for help or screaming your name. I don't know if they want you to call them, come visit them. So it does look like maybe someone is trying to channel or attract you, draw you in, like come find me or come to me. Your spirit guides also might be screaming at you about something. Like, it makes me think like you're the one in a movie and people in the audience, your spirit guides and, other people are like yelling at the screen like, no, go left, go this way. Like, I feel like spirit is like screaming at you and trying to give you direction, especially if you keep trying to avoid something, avoid an opportunity. Either way, I feel that your desires are going to manifest. I feel like your desires are going to manifest. Similar to the first reading, it seems like you are going to hear some sort of response or news from an official or professional. Like this person is a professional doctor, healer. I feel like they have some sort of good news for you. Career-wise, something's taking off. I do feel like you're securing a job, like you get hired, or you are solidifying your own business. Like something's happening where you officially are an entrepreneur. Maybe you got your the name of your business, and maybe your website is up and running, especially if it's been down under construction. Now everything is ready to go. It does also look like you are climbing up the ladder career-wise, or maybe your status, you're rising in status. If you've already got a business going and have for some time, I feel like your reputation is rising, is being confirmed. People will respect your business or your services. It's like you're coming off as a very respectable person. Someone's very established and trustworthy. Those of you that have been trying to get pregnant. Okay, so I'm getting a situation, maybe someone is not ready for a baby and has been using birth control for their partner. But it looks like someone intentionally either takes out their IUD, or they intentionally miss a pill, or they miss their appointment, their doctor's appointment to get, the shot, whatever form of birth control there is. And I feel like somebody is intentionally sabotaging their birth control, and they end up getting pregnant. And that's exactly what they wanted. I feel like some sort of rules are having to be broken for something to be successful as well. I also feel that someone wants to get all the cheating out before they become committed, but it's like they're doing that like now. So I don't know if someone has already got like a wedding date planned, or they're already engaged, but I kind of feel like someone is getting all the cheating out of their system, and they're like, okay, now I can just focus on this one person. I just needed to, what is that? Soil my oats? What is that they said in Coming to America? I kind of feel like that's what somebody wanted to do. They're like, okay, I got it out my system. Ooh, let's get it. I think someone has the Eye of Horus tatted on them, or the Eye of Ra. Matter of fact, I'm seeing something about tattoos. Someone may be a tattoo artist, or someone may secretly get a tattoo instead of an engagement ring to show that they're to show their commitment. Yeah, there's definitely some secrets going on in regards to maybe earth and fire. I almost feel like maybe someone's also trying to escape someone or avoid someone, and the other person is like, you can't escape from me, or you can't get away from me. I don't know if you deleted someone's number, or you're ignoring someone's messages. I feel like someone is like, you can't escape me. And I do see someone will have your attention. Someone catches your interest. Okay, also Seven of Swords. Someone feels bad about doing something over and over again, and I feel like they're beating themselves up. I don't know if this is you or somebody around you, but I feel like somebody is like, why do I keep doing this over and over again? Why do I keep making the same mistakes? I feel like somebody is sabotaging their relationships on purpose because they're subconsciously wanting someone else. So they ruin it with everybody else. Old school song popped in my head, Genuine. The world is so cold. How could you leave me all alone? I think those are the lyrics. Away from my shadows, something like that. The world is so cold. That's it's by Genuine. I think someone is mad that you set them free or broke up with them, even if you thought it was for their own good. Like, I'm getting one of those situations where it's like, I want you to go find yourself, or I want you to be healthy. I want you to do this and that before we move forward. And I feel like someone resented you for that. I also feel like someone is screaming at the universe about their pain. It could be for being single or for losing someone they love because they feel alone. And I also feel that somebody feels as if they have been very patient and they're like, why haven't I received what I've been waiting for? This also may have something to do with someone who keeps losing children or through miscarriages. And I feel like there are moments where there's just this frustration and just being pissed at the universe. Oh, that song's stuck in my head now. I want to listen to it after I finish the readings. I haven't listened to it in a long time. All right, so yeah, someone does seem like they feel lost or alone or misunderstood. Someone feels like they have a hard time connecting. There also may be some sort of connecting with other people. And there also may be some sort of emotional ups and downs or some sort of mood swings. Something also could be going on with a water sign. I don't know if something's on and off with a water sign. I feel like a water sign has been trying to get your attention over and over again, or you have been trying to get a water sign's attention over and over again. If you could have been upset too that you got fired or something, or that you lost your job, or that they're keeping you not in timeout. What is that called? On standby or something. But I feel like that by that happening, you were forced to find your own talent and start making your own money. And so this is something that, like, you kind of got forced into being an entrepreneur. Okay, so something is part of your destiny. Okay, I'm getting something about manipulation. I've gotten this before. I don't know why I get something about weather manipulation. I don't know if some of you have been reading about CERN, or if someone considers themselves to be like an airbender, or, you know, that kind of works with the elements, bending elements to your will. So spiritually, it does kind of look like maybe that's what you're doing, or someone is teaching you. That's part of your destiny or your journey. So it does look like you're also going to be learning something. Even if you don't go back to like a physical school, you might start taking some sort of online classes, or you are learning about metaphysical things, like someone's teaching you hidden mysteries of the universe. I also feel that you might have to gas yourself up for something. for some sort. So for instance, if you go to a job interview and you don't have a certain type of experience, or you only did something for like one day and then you just put like the whole thing on your resume as experience, like I feel like you might be gaslighting the interviewer so that you can get the job. But it works. I also feel like someone is beefing up their information for something, especially if you've been working on your credit and you're trying to get a loan for some real estate. I do feel like you're going to get that real estate, but it's something that you did that it's not dishonest, but you know, you did what you had to do. You're like, you know what, I'm not telling them all of this, or let me twist this around. Let me add another zero to my income. Like somebody's doing something in order to accomplish something. It's for the greater good. And my phone just buzzed. See? It's for the greater good. It's okay. Ooh, yeah, I do feel like you guys are going to get some sort of property or real estate, or you get your license. I feel like you guys are getting ready to get a license or a certificate for something. I also feel like you're going to get some sort of approval from a higher up. I don't know what this approval is, but it's like you're going to get an approval for something. You're going to have permission, or you are going to be granted access to some sort of information or something. If it's a marriage, yes, it is like someone giving their approval. Like you have permission to marry this person. If you're trying to adopt, I do feel like, or if you're trying to run a foster care, I feel like you are getting the approval to do so. So like I was saying, you're doing something in order to accomplish something. So I just got something like somebody doing maybe a little bit of shoddy work to their home, or saying like, yes, I have, you know, this amount of bedrooms, or like someone is saying something in order to get that accomplished. So maybe you had to, you know, expand your information or enhance your information on a legal document. But yeah, I see you guys, if you're trying to adopt too, or, you know, start a foster care, that would be good, because I feel like you're going to get approved for it. You also may get some sort of inheritance, or something finally goes through. Either way, I feel like your messages are ending on a good note. So I'm going to go ahead and stop right there. And we'll go ahead and move on to deck number 3. We have the 9 of Wands, 5 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, overall energy, the Devil, Death, and the Moon. Ooh, okay. So I feel like you guys are needing to believe in yourself. Something's going on where you are in doubt. You don't believe what you're seeing, or you might be thinking that you're paranoid. You might also feel like your back is against the wall, or you're backed into a corner, or you're out of moves, you're out of time, you're out of something. But I think this is anxiety. I don't feel that those fears, that the things that you're doubting and fearing, those aren't real. They're baseless. It's just you being a negative Nancy to yourself. I also feel that you are getting ready to confront your shadow. I feel like someone is going to be a projection of your past emotional traumas. You might be feeling like, I don't want to go down this road again. I don't want to do this. And it doesn't have to be a love interest. It just looks like something's getting ready to happen where you're like, oh no, I know where this is headed. I know where this is going. I've been there, done that. And I feel like your fears are based off of past negative experiences. But because it's a fear, to me, that's saying it's an illusion. It may not be as bad as you think. I don't know, too, if you were dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. I feel like there's someone that you don't trust. You could have had a bad experience with one of these signs or all three of these signs, and then the next person you meet, you're like, oh no, no more Capricorns, no more Scorpios, no more Pisces. I dealt with that person before, that type of energy, and they're all the same. Like, I feel like Spirit is saying you can't say that. But your initial response is to run in regards to something that's getting ready to happen or something that you're getting to be faced with. You are getting ready to come face to face with some sort of fears. Something could be temptation. I feel like you're also running away from temptation. It could be, a relationship. And for whatever reason, you're like, oh no, this person, I know it's bad news. Or it could be, maybe you're trying to diet and you're like, oh no, like last time I ate this, I blew up and I overindulged and it's never been the same. I'll never be able to lose weight. Or it's any type of concern. It seems like you're being tempted with something and you don't trust it. It looks too like you've been trying to do some cord cutting. It's possible that you've been telepathically and empathically connected to someone, bonded to someone, and it's been driving you crazy. Especially if you haven't heard from this person or there's been no interaction and you're just sick of it. You're like, this is an addiction. Like, I need to cut this cord. And I feel like you keep trying to cut the cord with this person or this energy. But it's not that simple. I feel like there's an energy that is attached to you, or you are kind of stuck in a situation until a lesson is learned. Like, you might be trying to escape something prematurely. Keep in mind, it does not just have to be a person. It can be a career or a job, and it's just like, oh my God, I just want to quit this job. I'm so ready to quit this job. And it's like, you can't do it just yet. Like, you're there for a reason. And sometimes the reason, maybe it's not to learn a lesson, but maybe you're at a particular job because someone's going to need you there. Like, you haven't fulfilled your purpose for being at that job. But the minute you fulfill that purpose, you'll be able to quit, leave, get fired, whatever. But I do feel like something is a karmic obligation. If it is a physical attraction, I feel like there's either someone is trying to get your attention in ways that are irritating. Like, it seems like Spirit is purposely trying to push your buttons on about something, trying to get you to get out of your comfort zone. And it also looks like there could be a strong attraction to someone, but the both of you try to back away from each other, but it looks like you keep getting pulled back. Like here's that infinity symbol, and it's like it keeps being stretched, but you keep being brought back together. It's like it's tight. It's a strong bond. I would say there must be some sort of strong Saturn energy between you and another person. Like maybe you, and especially if it's like a conjunction or opposition, like if your Saturn is opposite somebody's Venus, or if someone's Saturn is conjunct your moon, like something's going on where, because Saturn is karma, the planet of karma. That's not all what it's about, but in this instance, that's what I'm talking about. And it is a planet of restriction. It is the planet that teaches you lessons. They call it a cruel planet, and so something's going on where, for instance, like even like my seventh ruler is my seventh house is ruled by Saturn, so I naturally attract karmic relationships, and I have Venus in Scorpio, so so yeah, I feel like Saturn eases up once you have fulfilled that karmic obligation or lesson. And so I just feel like every time you try to escape or run away, something keeps pulling you back. It does seem like there's something that you're also trying to manifest. I feel like there's distance between you and another person. It might be that you literally live far away from each other, or maybe you're just trying to give each other space. But then it looks like someone is being drawn back. It could be that someone is doing some sort of attraction spell. And let's say it's not even necessarily like something with your name on it. Like someone is intentionally trying to manifest you, or you are trying to intentionally manifest someone. But someone just keeps doing an attraction spell saying, universe, please send me my soulmate. Send me the person that I'm supposed to be with. And every time you do that attraction spell, this person gets pulled back into your energy field. That's kind of like confirmation there. Let me look at this. Devil. I'm getting that old saying, where there's smoke, there's fire. Meaning, if there's some sort of talk or rumor, even if the rumor isn't 100% true, it's like, okay, but how did it get started? Like, something's going on. Something must have happened. Now, something's going on where maybe someone is stroking your ego. Or it could be obsessive behavior strokes your ego. I'm also getting that someone may be addicted to a lot of attention here. They're like, I need more attention. You also might have someone who is like either a lot of your followers are very possessive or have a form of obsession with you, or there's one person in particular that is following you and they kind of cray-cray. I feel like somebody is trying to encourage you to do something that you're not ready to do. Something is a tempting offer. You could get invited to something and you're like, ooh, I know I shouldn't go. So of course that would make sense if there's someone that you're trying to break away from and then they invite you to something and you're like, why did they invite me to this? They know that I'm not going to be able to control myself, or they know blah, blah, blah. It could be that someone sent you some candy and they're like, oh my God, they know I'm on a diet. Why would they do this? I just feel like something is a tempting offer, or there's something being offered to you that you really want, but it comes at a price. Even if you get offered a job that pays a lot of money, you're like, oh my God, this is my dream job. But you know, it's almost like once you accept that job offer, it's like they own you. It's like no more free time. You're completely on this company's schedule. But at the same time, you're very passionate about it. Something's also going on with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Be careful about any contracts or agreements that you go in, because I just feel like you're stuck once you agree to it. But at the same time, that's probably part of your karma. If someone has something to say to you, I also feel that they're very nervous. They keep changing their mind. They keep getting the courage and then changing their mind. Someone's also been working out or lifting weights, trying to get their body right. And I just saw 22, so 222 or 22s could be significant for you. I also see two people who take turns being obsessive. One minute this person is obsessive and you're not, and then the roles switch. Also be careful about your spending habits. There's an unhealthy imbalance in your life, whether it is financial, eating, or relationships. That's another thing that I like to talk about when the devil shows up for your relationships. That's an indication that you're always going to have to set boundaries with this energy. Always. They're always going to try you. That's in their nature. That's just who they are. And like I was saying, it could be something in your birth chart that makes you attract certain people that's always going to try you. I do feel like the more spiritually evolved you are, the better quality people you attract, but there's still some sort of underlying issue that you'll always deal with that you attract. Someone also keeps desperately trying to get your attention, and their efforts are being ignored, going unnoticed, or you keep blocking someone. I feel like someone keeps trying to show you something, but either you refuse to look, you refuse to respond, something. It could be that, they just keep, the way their approach to you is just wrong, but they can't see that because they keep doing it over and over again. There also could be a possibility that you are juggling or dealing with the same two people over and over again. You break up with this person pops up. You deal with them and break up, the other person pops up. So it's kind of like, man, every time we break up, this person shows up. Or it could be happening to them. Every time you guys break up and they disappear, you haven't heard from them, they more than likely they don't went off with the other person. So they keep going between you and the other person from the past, and it's just back and forth. It also looks like every time you heal, something throws you off to show you that maybe you haven't healed. Okay, so I did hear that for somebody or some of you, you're supposed to be learning patience. Patience, I want to say tolerance. Your patience might be short. I know somebody's gonna say, I'm not being patient for somebody that did this, that, and the other. Like, I just kind of feel like I can't explain it for each individual. I just kind of feel like that's what you've been learning. And that's why this keeps happening. Like, patience just keeps coming to you in different forms. It's like, either way, it turns out that you had to learn patience. Maybe you do need to change up your prayer and stop praying for patience. Watch what you are praying for too. You might need to reword what you're putting out into the universe. Just like when somebody keeps praying for strength, and it's like, okay, so you keep getting put in situations that's gonna make you strong and not care about people. So just kind of be cautious of what you're praying for. That also could be the lesson. Yeah, and then also stop doubting yourself. I feel like the advice about your situation is to stop doubting yourself, stop second guessing. If you feel like something is supposed to happen, don't doubt it. If you feel like you're supposed to be on this type of path or that type of path, but people keep telling you otherwise, you can't listen to them. You have to trust yourself. It is also showing that every time you're on a right path, you get distracted by something. I really feel like you get distracted by your own insecurities. You know what? A lot of times that helps me overcome certain situations, you have to think of descriptions as literal spirits. So imagine if doubt was a spirit. It's like, hi, I'm the spirit of doubt and I'm haunting you. Get rid of doubt. That's a spirit. That's an energy. Doubt needs to go away. So certain things you need to address as they're a literal spirit so that you can overcome it. But it does look like you keep getting distracted off some sort of a path that you're on. it looks like you start, like you're headed in one direction, and then you start being like, spirit, wait a minute, stop the put on the brakes, you know, like, what are you doing? And it's like, I just kind of see you like snatching and turning like a brat. Coming from a self-proclaimed brat. Like, I don't know, I kind of feel like something's going on where you you start kind of like, and spirit is like, no, keep going. It looks like you're trying to fight against the tide. And it's like, no, you're going against the nature of things. This is the nature. This is how it flows. It'd be easier if you stop fighting it. I don't know, too, if you keep cutting things off with a fire sign, or they keep cutting you off. Someone may need to vent, or someone may just need someone to listen to them, or someone might need some sort of help. And I don't know if you're trying to ignore this person or keep your distance. Something also looks like needing to forgive. And I've talked about this before, you know, I feel like when you hold on to grudges, you know, that is just stressing your own self, your own soul is decaying. You know, it's like you can only start the healing process once you forgive someone for doing whatever they did to you, upsetting you, hurting you, just kind of forgiving that person so that you can move on. It's not for them, but it's for you. Yeah, I kind of feel like someone keeps scraping the scab off of a wound, or something keeps healing improperly. It also looks like either you are trying to get away from a earth sign, or they are trying to get away from you. If you have some sort of soul agreement, soul contract with an earth sign that you keep trying to escape or get away from, I feel like it just keeps coming right back. Someone also keeps running from the truth. And someone keeps trying to escape some sort of obligation. Some sort of spiritual obligation. Or something that, some sort of family tradition, or like something that is generational, like someone is trying to escape something that's in the DNA, and it's like it's in your DNA. Like, that's, you don't run from it, you just manage it, or you learn how to deal with it, because you can't remove your DNA. So you may need to view something from a different perspective. I know somebody is like, I don't want to carry the burden of my ancestors, which I understand if some of you are like trying to break generational curses. The way you're doing it might not be right for you. Like, And that's fine. That's understandable if you're listening to other people and you're like, how do I break this generational curse? And everybody's got their advice. Everybody's got their potions or whatever. It's still like whatever it is that's not for you. The way you do it is a different way. I feel like you are just first off needing to confront it, whatever it is that keeps running in the family. Like it's kind of like you're being led to that, but you keep trying to escape it. You don't understand it. Maybe you need to understand your family, understand something. And the best way to that, to me, you know, the birth chart is like a DNA, is your DNA too. That's your cosmic DNA. So look to that for the answers, to try to understand, so that maybe if it makes more sense to you, you'll stop running from it. I hope that helps. That is all that I have, but feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Sending you all love and grace.